what it's about. It's like mongoloid, you know, but you didn't want to go there because mongoloid is a derogatory term of a type of people. So.
Yep. Tell it to the camera, Jack.
Yeah. I could. I just don't want to blow up the spot because I love Flyer Dude.
Actually, do you want to check my stream?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Fucker, man. I really think I can do it. Like.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, I can't do it.
Here, I'll check out the stream. Check it out.
Whoa, you're like live and stuff. Look at that. Dude. So when you said talking to the camera, you were talking about talking to the camera.
Yeah, buddy. You wanna,
strike that from the record.
You want to share why you can't make thumbs up with your left hand?
Sure. I cut my thumb a couple weeks ago and right through the tendon, and now I can only do this. I cannot do this. So bummer. I keep thinking that I'm going to put a thumbs up, but it's not there.
Yep. And this is just Jack, everybody. Hey, we got 6 people in here.
Just Jack.
What's up, everybody? I'm back. Hello. So, unfortunately, Joshua switched from Authentic Content, couldn't make it, so he decided to help out with activism by sending us these sweet spy glasses. So we're gonna do some activism on Monday. That's tomorrow. So keep a lookout for that stream. And we're gonna hit Greenville pretty hard like we always do.
Jack might even actually be live streaming. I think I'm gonna bring my laptop down there, use my phone for a Wi-Fi, and use the good camera, and people can hear me rant and rave in front of people. That's it's entertaining if nothing else.
Yep.
This has one laptop.
Okay. Yeah. So that's the other thing. Joshua sent all these Polaroids.
No. Fujifilm Polaroid.
Right. Okay. Yeah. We found out the hard way that Polaroids are not the right ones to use. You have to get Fujifilm Instax Mini, and they're cartridges that you reload.
Up 10.
Yeah, and they look like this. So we are actually making a.
Put your finger on there so they can see the size of those things, man.
Yeah.
For index. Yeah. Look at that.
We're making a photo album for Karen B. So Joshua gave us plenty of photos to give everyone a free photo, and then if they want, they can take another one and put it in the album for Karen B at the end of Flatoberfest. So I think that's pretty awesome. So thank you, Authentic Content. All right, so I guess I will take you all on a tour. Let's check it out.
Yeah, show them what they're missing.
Yeah, so yeah, you guys are missing Grounded Extracts over here.
Yo,
say hi, everybody. I'm live.
Hey, what's up?
So I will actually might as well just go ahead and make my purchase.
Yeah, what's up, man?
So you have the capsules, and what else did you have?
What did you? Were you looking for Kratom, right?
Yeah, for the Kratom.
Okay, so we've got the Kratom extract capsules. Now one of these is equivalent to like 5 of these. So like one of these capsules is 3 to 3.5 grams a piece, equal of leaf.
Of regular Kratom?
Yeah, so if you normally would take 3.5 grams, you take one of these.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So
and those are 15.
Okay, I'll take one of those.
Okay,
and
this is 30 for 60 capsules.
Okay.
And
hey, what are you doing?
And then we have the Kratom extract, which is more suited. Now this is kind of a double extract. It's very concentrated, but it's a white vein.
Okay.
So it's more suited for like focus and things.
Yeah, I like white vein.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take all of those.
All right, man. So.
You better come over here.
All right, so you're 90 even for all those.
Okay. I think I have exact change.
What do you got?
It's 90.
All right, how much did I say?
You said 90 even?
Oh, okay. I got confused. Here, I want you to. Have you tried Best Earth?
I don't think so.
Okay,
What
you
is
take
it?
this. This is on the house. These are
Oh, cool.
typically $10. I would take both of them at once on an empty stomach in the morning if you got a lot of work to do. It'll help you focus. It's like the best cup of coffee that lasts all day.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. You want a bag? Yo, Vinny, what's up?
Oh, sure.
Brother, I need you. I got a bag. I got you, Vinny.
I'm gonna write on your thing. Is this yours?
This is for Karen. So sign it for Karen, yeah. Alright, man. And you got the best earth.
Cool. Appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, man. Let me know what you think here. If you don't mind, you know, send me a little say, you know,
Business
it's a
card?
critical inception.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I think
man.
about your stuff. You know.
Yeah, sounds good. Appreciate it.
Man. All right, dude.
All right, catch you later.
Much love.
All right, put this here for now. So yeah, anyone who has not tried Kratom before, if you're having pain and you don't want to use pharmaceutical painkillers, Kratom is your natural answer.
We're waiting for Daddy to stop working, and then they're gonna.
Hey,
How are you doing?
you got THC here, Flatter Farms.
I do mine in wrap, vitamin, and yeah, I do it for business sometimes, but I also been hooking up a bunch of my friends more often because
I mean, this is gonna be awesome for us.
Send physical flowers.
Yeah.
yeah, oh yeah, whatever you want.
Cards, physical flower, more of this, more of these.
Try not to sign like too close to the name.
All right. Looks like we got some art over here. Oh yeah, this is Melodome. I don't see him here right now. I'll come back to this. Hey, Tom Buddhas, Rachel Everson, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. We are just getting started for my live stream anyway, but Flatoberfest has been going on, and I would have been live streaming earlier, but I was having technical problems. Sorry about that, but here we are. So this is the model of the tabernacle, and this is in Andrew Hoy, right? Yeah, good to see you, man. So yeah, I'm on a live stream right now. I was just telling my live stream. I'm on a live stream right now, so I was just telling them that. So you're the one that contacted Rob Skiba, and anyone who's seen his presentations, you might recognize this. That he came up with this design that makes more sense of what the tabernacle is supposed to look like, and he sent it to Rob Skiba, and it blew his mind. And then Rob came up with his idea of what the earth could look like, and yeah, it's just amazing. And so you're engineer?
Yes, sir.
Mechanical engineer?
Mechanical engineer.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah.
And this is the heap that I sent Rob. It's not that big of a heap. It's just the four sheets. It's a little thick as far as small font. This is a smaller laminated copy. But this is without all the shoebox stuff, and so that's why I'm able to pack it in such, kind of tight, tight space. But here's the thing is, it's no more difficult than reading, say, an IKEA bookshelf thing as far as level of complexity. So it looks intimidating, but it's not that scary. But, it's 2 chapters of the Bible. And with it being 2 chapters of the Bible, it's very, it's very condensed. And it doesn't deal with all the shoebox stuff. So I have other books that kind of deal with it and deal with the mistranslation stuff. This is my new model, actually. This is the first time that I'm kind of debuting this. So this we're selling here at the show. I'll also be putting this on my website for sale.
Okay.
So this is made laser cut. Altogether, there's over 400 parts in the tabernacle, and this kit is nearly 400 pieces as of now. Actually, I think maybe it's over 400. You're kind of right around there. So it's a literal part for part for anyone who's saying, hey, I want to get a good handle on this Exodus. Maybe you got, Bible study, Torah study, Sunday school, whichever. It's very much designed for hands-on learning. Tactile, connect to things. So it becomes that much more real once you get involved in doing it yourself, because otherwise everyone's like, oh, reading this description, there's 10 curtains and they're 4 by 28, and it's,
Right.
you know, in one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's a great idea. Like a little like science kit to build your own tabernacle.
Yep.
I like that.
Yep. So I basically got a few other binders, you know, showing some of the, well, this is just kind of showing a quicker presentation of a lot of the, you know, the frame and the misconceptions and everything. You know, here I've got parts being built for, this is an 8th scale model that I made quite a while ago. So these are just, you know, showing some of the things along the way. I don't have all my stuff here because I just decided to go to this conference a little more than a week ago. But as far as
that's cool.
You know, just a lot of stuff on the frame. So so this is an actual realistic thing. The best way to verify, you know, do a design verification is to actually build it. You can do all the calculations in the world, but if it, at the end of the day it doesn't stand up, doesn't stand straight and everything. So we actually, I had this set up back in Illinois back in 2021. To model 35 feet diameter at the base, and we had it elevated on tables like this. We got 50 people inside. So that was again an 8th scale model. You know, so if you can imagine this thing,
so massive. So what would the diameter be for the full scale model?
So if we do a full scale model, you'd be looking at about 212 feet, as I recall, depending upon what cubit size you use.
Wow.
And then the tent itself would be, I think, around 160. So that'd be 6 stories tall. You know, so we're looking at a pretty big, you know, big structure. So
you could fit a small jet in that area.
So it's a much better use of space. So basically, I take all the materials that are used in the shoebox in my books, and I basically say, okay, what if we rearrange them? We rearrange them, we get a tent that's 17 times bigger. You know, the purpose of having a tent is to have as much fabric as you can for as much space as you can with as little frame as you can.
Yeah.
Because the frame parts are heavy, and so that's exactly what you get with this. And actually, this design uses about only half of the wood as this because they exaggerate the beam sizes in order to match their misappropriated curtains.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on with the Bible.
Yeah, so I've got a couple of books out right now. I got like Jesus' book is here. I proved kosher all the way back to Genesis 1, but that's kind of a sidebar. So this is basically looking at dismantling the frame of the shoebox, and so I show kind of step by step, verse by verse, and all that. So this is available on Amazon right now and on my website.
Okay.
And my
how much is it?
This is $45, and hardcover it's $55.
Okay.
I got this guy here, which goes through a lot of the book. This is $40, and this goes, you know, it discusses, you know, it presents a lot of content that's in the book without so many words. It's also good for self-study, or it's good for like, hey, you got a study group or whatever you want to get together, homeschool type stuff. You can kind of navigate. It's like hyperlinks and you know, simple buttons for navigation.
Oh, okay.
So you can
I got
do it at your own. And it's a nice study guide.
That's neat.
Here's my workbook. This is so where this book is, you know, it's over 200 pages and 200, you know, probably 200 pictures. This guy here is 200 questions. You know, so.
Okay.
The questions are crafted in a way where you want to just sit down with your Bible and say, I want to figure this out myself, where this is all going. So by asking the right questions, and in some cases making the questions so it helps clarify the translation, you know, you can overcome the chaos that the translation introduces. When I say chaos, they're expecting a rectangular thing, so as their perception is rectangular, their interpretation is rectangular, which makes their translation then rectangular. Yeah. And so this is where everything goes off the rails, and everyone sees the images and everyone sees the text. It's like, well, this is rectangular. This is 30. This is you know, it's 50 wide by 100. You know, the courtyard's that big. It's rectangular. Issue settled. It's not settled because this courtyard it's spec'd out in 2 halves, and it's giving you a radius and a diameter. So it's 50 by 100. And again, this is why our curtain's at 314 cubits all the way around. So once you realize that the relationship again between a circle's circumference and its diameter, you know, that ratio is 3.14159, etc. So that's why we call it, you know, Project 314.
Project 314. Okay.
Yeah. And so also El Shaddai, the Hebrew word in Shaddai, Shindal, if you look at the numeric value of that, it's 314. So literally, El Shaddai is the God of pie. So this is his house. This is his dwelling place. And that's what.
That is awesome. I love it.
Here, so.
Yeah, and just like structurally, the dome shape is way more secure than this thing right here. So, yeah, I love it, man. I love it. So what's your website?
Project314.org.
Okay. Project314.org.
And I've got a YouTube channel as well, so some videos on that with some interviews. And
what's the name of the YouTube channel?
I think Project 314 is
okay.
Pretty much that way. So if you look that up or type in Round Tabernacle, this is sure to come up. So.
Do you take credit card for that?
I take credit card and American US dollars. Okay. Cash, sure. So yeah, I got you know, the PayPal accounts or whatever. So yeah. Okay,
yeah, I definitely want to check that out. Yeah, I'll get it right now, actually.
This is my last copy for show copy, though.
Oh, okay. So is it better if I order online then?
If you order here, yeah, I'll do free shipping, and you just get it. And if you want a cash here or card here, I can do that. I got a tally of orders I need to fulfill, so that's
okay.
Yeah, if I sit down all at once and you know, that's what I'm doing. So this is my right now. This book is available again on Amazon Market. You know, you get reviews of that. This is my not yet this is not my not yet available book. I don't have this one listed for sale on my website. I'm offering it here at the show, but right now it is not on the market apart from just, you know, special order only here. So, so I go in this one verse by verse. I deal with some Hebrew. I start with King James and I show it next to the interlinear. I have it at the back end of it, the Strong's Concordance, so they can check. So you want to go toe to toe with your pastor or rabbi or whatever. You know, this is a better source for that. But this is really, again, coffee table, and I make claims that I don't fully substantiate, but once you start seeing the pattern and how they did something as silly and simple and ridiculous as misappropriating those curtains, right? So the curtains being like, they put them like this when they should be like this. Joining the cut edges. So once you join the cut edges, it tells a different story. The whole thing builds itself.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll just place an order online for it. But yeah, I appreciate you showing everything to me. That's really awesome. I love what you're doing, man. I appreciate your work.
Thank you. Here's this.
Cards. Okay. Cool.
Oops. There we go.
What is it?
Like that.
Okay. Stickers. Awesome.
Stickers.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. You take it easy, man.
Yeah, you too.
That was cool. Hey, Zach.
I know his table is up there to the left.
that's right.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
How we doing, brother?
Good. I'm live streaming right now.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, alrighty.
You still got your thing going over here?
Yeah. Tammy just broke something and I had to go take a walk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, temper tantrum that I had.
Wow, there's so much stuff here, man.
So here is the Rob Skiba demonstration.
Oh, yeah.
He actually went to the Chicago skyline, went to Chicago and left, and then drove away from Chicago on the water, crossed Lake Michigan, and kept his camera on the skyline the whole time. And this is what he saw. He saw atmospheric lensing taking place, and he built this. You can actually get one of these at testingtheglobe.com.
That's cool.
He was a great guy. You actually get a flash drive with all of his work on it. Every video,
That's awesome.
every lecture, everything he's ever done, you'll get it with him.
Okay.
So you'll have to get down here near the horizon, right on the table. And as he left the Chicago port, he was going away, and the whole ground started going away. And
Yeah.
if you go closer to Chicago, you're coming closer, here comes the city skyline again.
So you get back what you lost.
And then here is,
Oh yeah, the ship sailing away.
and the sunset.
Look at that. That's cool. Disappearing from the bottom up. Just going further away into the atmosphere.
That is atmospheric lensing.
Yep, simple as that.
Now there's other
Flat
things
surface.
that are still at play, just optics alone, but
Yeah.
that's a great demonstration of atmospheric lensing and how it really happens. Now, I broke the electroscope yesterday. It had a gold foil leaf hanging here,
Oh yeah, I remember this
and
one.
the gold foil leaf fell off, and I forgot the one at home. I tried to put an aluminum foil one on there, and it just isn't flexible enough.
Yeah.
But this is like the history of electricity. We first learned about electricity by just rubbing stuff together. And we found out that, hey, when I rub glass and silk together, the glass gets a high potential and the silk gets a low potential. So they said, hey, I'm going to start rubbing all kinds of stuff together. They found out that rubbing amber, or just rubber, with cat fur, the amber actually holds the low potential, and the cat fur will hold on to the high potential. So they learned that they can take these two things and apply different potentials to things and see how they interact with each other. Very rudimentary. This is how they first started doing it. Then they decided, I am sick of rubbing on stuff all the time. Every time I want to put a charge on it, I have to, it's getting old. And they said, how can we store electricity on something and go back to the well and keep grabbing it? And they learned about insulators, where if you put just a little piece of rubber on something, and this is it's an acrylic plate, it's going to hold a charge. Because it's up off the ground and not grounded out, I can rub this one time, and as long as I don't touch that, I can keep going back to the well. I'll set this on here. This is rubber as well, an aluminum plate. Now if you can listen, you'll hear a little, oh, it didn't do it, but maybe here. You hear that?
Yeah.
A little zap. Then you go back to the well again. Boom. And you can just keep going back to the well and grabbing electricity until it'll run out eventually.
Yeah.
But this was a way that they figured out, hey, we can store electrostatics on stuff. Then they went ahead a while and they figured out, hey, we can rub stuff together non-stop with a wheel and a pulley system. We could have our slave on the bike sitting there pedaling, and we could play with electricity all day. And it's a lot stronger. This is called a Van de Graaff generator. And it's simply the same concept. You have a rubber belt right here that is creating friction with these. There's a plate down here at the bottom, and there's also one up here at the top. And it's going to separate the charges into a high potential up here. And then the low potential comes down here out of this wire into this discharge wire. And you can see when you crank that up, now we can actually create lightning bolts. They're still kind of small, but it's a lot more than we got by just rubbing stuff together with our hands.
Yeah.
It allows us to, nothing is grounded at all.
This is exactly the ball. It's time for all.
And then we'll come over here.
Just a simple static electric charge. And then
Hook this up.
objects go up and down between these two galvanized plates.
And this is what we say gravity is right here. Gravity is not mass attracting mass. It's not the bending of space-time. Let me get another piece of paper. Now you'll notice that I'm moving very small, very lightweight objects. But electricity is scalable. So if you had a plate that was the size of the Earth, you know, just from the shore of Antarctica to the other shore, that piece of paper right there would be taller than Mount Everest. A human hair would be taller than Mount Everest. And electricity is scalable. So we're really moving something here. You know, we only have about 200,000 volts of electricity. The Earth has claimed to have measured at least 10 million. So, of course, I can't lift real heavy things, but you'll see that by reversing the electric field of Earth, by taking the high potential and putting it below, and the low potential on top, which is the opposite of what we have here, when you crank that up, you're going to see that piece of paper go up and fly up and stick to the top plate as if that is the ground now.
See it standing up, a piece of paper standing up, there it goes. A piece of paper just went from the bottom to the top. Just
And then you discharge it, crank it again real quick. Yeah, it always has to have the current
See
to
that
stay
paper
up.
there goes, standing up. Just make it stand up and stick it to the top again.
Okay, now watch. Ready?
Static
Boom.
electricity.
Go ahead. Boom.
Boom. Discharged it and dropped. Gravity's not necessary. All electricity.
I'm not getting that charge at all. Hold on.
Oh, whoa. It just like hovered for a second and then stuck to the
That was
top.
pretty cool.
Nice.
That was pretty
But yeah, this is what is telling denser objects that is the direction you're supposed to go.
Yeah, so
Very
that's your
simple.
anti-gravity right there.
This is physics. This is not a question of if this happens. This always happens. This is why when you hit the button on your phone, it turns on, because physics doesn't lie. It's not science. It can't be tested scientifically. This is natural law. Like your laws of thermodynamics, they can't be tested scientifically. We can't remove ourselves from this to actually test it to see if it's the real cause or not. But we apply it in all of our technology. It's physics. It works. No matter where you are on Earth, all this stuff always happens the same way. So this is our idea of what is holding us to the Earth.
Yeah, it's testable, repeatable, measurable.
Now this guy right here scares me.
What is
A
it?
gentleman just donated this to me today. This is called a Wimhurst generator. Now this one will create about 200,000 volts. This one will do about 400,000.
Whoa.
400,000 volt by each thing.
That was
It's
heavy.
because of because of these Leyden jars right here acting as capacitors. They actually store electricity, and once that builds up, then it's a lot easier to grab from those wells to create discharges.
Right.
So as I start spinning it up, and this will actually start creating ozone. It'll smell like a thunderstorm if you do this long enough.
Oh yeah?
No way.
Now the real interesting part is, watch, I'll stop. Now I don't want to touch this.
Yeah.
When I move these two closer together, you're going to see there's still electricity stored in here. I didn't want to get that zap. If I would have, it's best to discharge them. Now I can touch it.
Yeah.
But if I were to touch these two things,
According
like
to
I did
potential.
earlier, I felt it go all the way through my body. Saw a white flash for a second.
That's trippy.
This is strong. Yeah, that's why it's on this side of the table.
Yeah.
I don't want children grabbing it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Thanks, Zach.
So what's it called again?
That is a Wimhurst generator.
Wimhurst generator.
Yeah.
Van de Graaff, yeah.
Wimhurst?
Wimhurst.
Van de Graaff.
Now over here we have our Tesla coils.
Tesla.
This is what I want to
This
see.
is really neat. This is taking a direct current, like a DC battery here. We have just a 9-volt battery. And what it does, it takes a DC current, runs it through a couple electronic components, just 3 really. You have a transistor, some capacitors, and 1 resistor, and wires, that's it. Even in the bottom of this one. Very basic. Capacitor, resistor, and your transistors right up here. That's all that's involved in a Tesla coil. Now what it does, it takes that DC current, runs it through this copper wire, and each time it goes around, it's amplifying it turns it into AC and amplifies it. So I'm going to take a 9-volt battery, which normally would not power this, right?
Right.
You think a 9-volt battery can't light up that tube? I do this. 9 volts of electricity, you can light up tubes.
So that does that have anything to do with the terminals on the other end?
No.
It's just
Like these
illuminating
have
the gas inside?
zero terminals on them. We're going to get.
Oh yeah, turn that one on. Yeah, everybody wants to see that one.
This one will even light up the neon a little bit. No wires.
Different gases light up different colors, people. Look at this.
Just a tube.
This is possibly how the sky works, and with an electrical sun.
Now this is
Sunset colors right there.
Yeah, this is only 9 volts. Now when we come over here to this one, you can see the DC generator will only go up to 20 volts. It's going to max out at 20 volts there. So we're not dealing with that much more. It's like 2 DC batteries, or 2 9-volt batteries. A little bit more. Not that much power. But you notice it has a lot more lines on it too. When I turn this thing on, it's going to light up all kinds of stuff. Look at how bright that one gets. And we would take this, and you'll notice you don't even have to touch it. The gases want to come to you. This is an electrostatic field igniting the gases inside. Normally, now these gases that are right around it aren't igniting because they can go away. These are trapped in here, and they're sitting there bouncing around if atoms exist.
Zach, does all gas need a container?
Yeah, all gas needs a container.
Weird.
It's one of those fundamental laws.
I wonder if there's
of
something
nature.
to that.
Yeah.
People look into that for me.
But yeah, because I'm grounded and I have low potential, and there's such high potential in there, it wants to get to me. It's trying to touch my finger. You know, and oxygen is the hardest one to ignite. The only way I can get it to light up is to actually conduct. I have to touch it to get that to light up off my finger.
He's a wizard.
Can't end. But yeah, and if you look, you're going to see a lot of the colors we see in our sunsets and sunrises right here. These are all the gases that are around us at all times, and when the sun comes by, we're going to pretend like this is the gas and this is the sun, but as the sun comes by, it illuminates the gases. They get brighter at midday, and then they start to dim out and go away. And then we have nighttime again. And then the sun comes around again, comes by the gases, excites them more than, you know, they can contain themselves. And they call it ionization. The gas is becoming ionized. Really neat.
Gas. Earth's noble gas colors, people. Look at that. I just want this as a decoration in my house. When you get a new one, I want to buy this one for you.
Okay. Yeah. I found a guy actually. He's making some.
making some
I'm going to
cool
bring one next year. That this will be hooked up to a rectenna. It's like an antenna, but for electric waves. And you'll be able to carry this to the other side of the stage, and it'll still be lit up like this.
Oh yeah. Wow. Oh yeah. That's so talking
That's
about.
what I'm super. That's what I'm going to work on for next year.
Yeah.
A lot.
Nice.
Yeah, Energy Researcher on YouTube. Go check him out.
Energy Researcher.
He's starting to sell his stuff.
Alright.
He builds coils, plays every day. He's an amazing young man, and he's one of the guys that are trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Not educated in any certain way. He said, I saw this on YouTube. I'm going to try it. He tried it. Then he started fiddling and found out, hey, I can get more power than what they're telling me.
Yeah.
And that's what we need. We need people like him. So go support him. If you want to test the coil, go buy one from him. And
Okay.
it'll help out
Yeah.
a real researcher who's trying to advance, you know, our human knowledge.
That's awesome,
We need
man.
people like that.
Yeah. So Xenon, Argon,
Krypton,
CO2,
CO2,
neon,
helium.
helium, nitrogen 2, argon, oxygen, and regular air.
Wow.
That's all the gases mix.
This one?
Yep.
Whoa.
So, what if we put a big old glass dome around the building? Can we make it do that? Would we be able to trap like a big old light show inside?
I bet we could.
That'd be cool.
I bet we could. Big enough Tesla coil.
But does it have to be vacuum? Like that? But that can only be. Well, it's air. Anyway.
No, it's just
air.
yeah,
It's just
it's just
air.
gotta be
Yeah, we're
contained.
straight. Yeah, we're straight. We won't die.
That's really cool, man. That is super cool.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's fun.
I see that, man. Thanks everybody on Facebook for joining and checking it out. Zach Zabala, Good Times for All on YouTube. You want to learn more about the dielectric field of Earth and the potential forces it does in downward vector, and much, much more. He goes into way better detail than I can.
We got mods in here. Somebody post his
Also check out
channel.
Glowbusters.
Good Times for
He's
All.
also on there.
Hey, conspiracy music viewers in here.
2023's right around the corner. FMX editing is always going to be there to make sure you appreciate it. You guys are the best.
What's up, man? Love your music. Hey, Zach. Alex Michael says, Zach, you have high potential. Don't put yourself down. Nice.
Love you.
And Vividness420 says it tells Zach to check out the video Parker Edmondson put up about an hour ago.
Will do. I watch all Parker's videos. I can't wait to see it.
Awesome. Hey, let me get a Polaroid of you for the photo album.
Yes, absolutely,
Oh.
brother.
Magnet just stuck to my phone. Whoops.
You're all right. You're all right. You won't hurt anything here.
All right. Picture time. Excuse me. Let me just get a wide shot. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I'll let you take a look at this when it develops, and then just when you get a chance, bring it over to that table.
Okay.
Then we can put in the album.
All right.
All right, man. Thanks for the presentation, man.
Anytime, brother. Anytime.
How about that? That was freaking awesome. Gotta love Zach Zabala. You're welcome, Vividness. You guys are great. Wow, 31 in here. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Live music. Yeah, but they're not trying to recruit us or anything. Like, it's just a place to hang out. I mean, good luck finding another place that is happy to have everyone here and host us. And one of the main reasons was they didn't make us wear masks for the last 2 years. So I don't have a problem with it. They're not trying to recruit us or anything. You wouldn't know unless you like went looking around and saw they have like maybe a symbol here or there. That's about it though. They're regular people. This isn't like the HQ for the Illuminati. So yeah, I don't think anything's on right now. But yeah, I mean, there's actually been a lot of like downtime in between the speakers just because Karen wanted people to hang out and just socialize. So that's the main thing about these conferences. Like, it's not even about going to the speakers, unless maybe you're like a newbie and Flat Earth is new to you. Then yeah, you probably want to focus on the speakers. But I mean, at some point you got to meet other Flat Earthers, right? Hang out. That's what it's about, man. Yeah, Conspiracy Music Guru. All props go to Authentic Intent. Joshua Swift, fellow activist. He couldn't make it this year, so he wanted to do something to help out. He sent all these Polaroid cameras and Polaroid cartridges, and he's just like, yeah, take pictures of people, give them free Polaroids, and he gave us a photo album. And we thought, hey, why don't we fill up a photo album and give it to Karen B at the end of the conference? That'd be a good memento. So yeah, why don't I go over there and show you guys what we have so far. I'll just flip through the book. We've got some good photos in there. Yeah, no problem, live music. We're all friends here. Hang on, let me put this down.
No, baby, do not shout if they know mine anymore.
Alright, so it's a good cover photo, I feel like. This is poster over here. And hey, it's Benjamin Balderson. Nice. Brian Staley. Here, look at this. I actually have to swap out my battery pretty soon. There. Here. There we go. Spicy Sarah. That's just Jack selling his hats.
Unless you want to go home and pick up stuff for me. If everything is new. I can send you home to pick up stuff for me.
Fighter Sub Genius.
It's not even giving gas money.
I think that's me with, I think her name is Bexy. I apologize if I got your name wrong.
Let's go to Michael's together.
Brian Staley.
And then you can drop me off, and then you can go home and pick up my...
Dr. Law and Tommy was cooking at the park the other day. And there's Witsit.
Or you can stay here and I'll take her. You'll be back from Michael's.
And yeah, that's me. I had to do a lot of practice photos because it's, you know, it's not as easy as you might think to get back into Polaroids. You know, we're so used to this fancy technology. Like, you got to keep it steady. You got to make sure you have the correct lighting. But yeah, Paige, Mark Sargent, David Weiss, John. He came out shooting with us. So if you saw the shooting video, doing blowing up globes in Jack's yard, he's in that promo, and I believe that's his family. That's a good one. So I actually I surprised him when he arrived at Karen's house, and I got a good shot of him, and I pretended to be paparazzi. That was pretty fun. Let me see if I got that here. Yeah, I'll pull that out. I don't know if I want to keep this or give it as a gift. Maybe I'll wrap it away or something, but this is a classic right there. I was like, oh my god, it's Mike Sargent! Ah! And then flashed him in his face with a Polaroid.
We probably would have done better if Jack didn't put $20 on these hats on this side.
And we got One Big Love. That's Jack's son, Sue Finelli, shout out. Some other people we met at the conference. Brian Staley, Rico's tin foil sombrero. There's Eric, the guy everyone thinks is Bob Nodell. And yeah, we're still filling it up, and I don't think Kara knows about this yet, so keep it on the down low, guys. It'll be a nice surprise for her. But yeah, we are having a blast at Flatoberfest, so if you guys can make it next year, I would try to do that. Definitely. Highly recommend. I've been to all of them. Every Flatoberfest, I made it a vacation to come here, and I just had the best time. Like, these are the best people. We are the best.
Yeah.
Alright, my battery is about to die. So wait, I think that's David Weiss. Let me say hi to a few more people, and then I might take a little break, and then I will go live later. I gotta charge up my battery. I was having issues with the battery earlier too, so sorry about that. But yeah, I will. I'll wrap it up here in a second, and then I'll go live later. So just keep an eye out for that notification.
I was a conservative, Trump or all that.
that stuff. And then I listened to you, and I'm like, this is kind of interesting. And then 2 weeks after that.
Yeah, Ricardo, that is the.
You gotta go catch Mark.
Today is the last day. Yeah.
It's gonna be good. What's up?
What's up? Say hi to the live stream.
Hey, live stream. What's going on?
Hey, Alex Michael's in here.
I didn't know you allowed.
Oh, should I ban him?
Gay people.
Gay people.
Nothing wrong with that. I just didn't know that you allowed it. Okay.
Well, as Mark Sargent says, all God's children, right?
Yes. What's up, Alex?
So how are you enjoying it?
It's good. Marty Leeds is coming on now, and it's going to be epic.
Cool.
Epic. Come on in. Good times. All right.
Peace out. All right, and on that note, I need to fix my battery.